I think Maduka could possibly have made the interception, but Sidwell strikes it with his left foot firmly out of the reach of Schwarzer into the far corner to put Reading back on level terms.
Hey, the Premiership, it's great to have you back. Reading, it's fantastic to have you here.
It was a great finish too, Martin, because Sidwell, he had to get over the ball. He struck it with his left foot. He had to keep it down. He had to keep it away from the diving Schwarzer, and he did all of that.
What a half, and it's not finished yet. And Murty, the soul who's been very, very influential in stretching Middlesbrough and giving Arca all sorts of problems. Murty, oh, a touch away from taking the lead through Doyle. Amazing.
Well, certainly Reading are exploiting the deficiencies defensively of Arca. So does his very best to play the ball inside to the oncoming Murty, who drives it across the box. It eludes Schwarzer. Reading inches away from going into the lead.
Kitson, they don't want this half to end now. And Riggott, a little rash. Middlesbrough shocked. And the two sides of management for Gareth Southgate in his first half in charge. Well, they're reeling. And those of you who haven't seen Reading play before now know what all the fuss is about. That was a haymaker of a challenge by Riggott, in all honesty.
Well, you've often heard the saying, Martin, let him know you're around. Certainly that applied there to that challenge from Riggott.
Just as there were signs that Middlesbrough would score, and the way the game was shaping up at 0-0, there were plenty of indications that Reading were on the way back, even after they went 2-0 down.
The one feature with all Steve Coppell's teams is they like to get the ball wide, they encourage balls to be played into the box, they like to get crosses in, but when they get crosses in, they always get a fair number of players into the opposing penalty box. And both goals have come from crosses, and they regularly get 3, 4, sometimes 5 players in the opposing penalty box. They take a chance when it goes in wide areas.
And Kitson goes down the tunnel to be checked out. We're already in added time. And now Mark Halsey blows for half-time. And what a story we've seen unfold here. Stewart Downing putting Middlesbrough in front with an international class finish. Yakubu pouncing with a great moment of opportunism, and it was all going wrong for Reading. But they dug in, they got the ball into those wide areas that Trevor Francis was talking about, and they got goals from Kitson and from Sidwell in quick succession. And at half-time here, at the end of a breathless first 45 minutes of top division football in this town, it is Reading 2, Middlesbrough 2. Leroy Lita comes on for Dave Kitson, who hasn't recovered from that barnstorming challenge from Chris Riggott, which was a major talking point at half-time. Riggott was booked. Well, Dave Kitson has got his first Premiership goal, but he's got to sit out the second half. Shorey, again making a good decision. Sidwell! And Davis did terrifically well for Middlesbrough. He was being fouled, but what a ball to win when Reading had players piling in as Sidwell knocked it back across the goal.
It's a delightful ball to the back post, and Davis, despite the attention of 2 blue shirts, he does really well here. He looked at goal written all over it. Lita goes in there, as does Ingemarson, but Davis stays strong.
Lita. Now Harper. To immediately challenged. A little flick from Murty. Sol's ball in, and it's still loose, and it's Lita! From 2-0 down, the Premiership new boys lead 3-2.
Certainly neat build-up work from Reading, but Middlesbrough will be absolutely horrified at the defending. The ball seemed to take an eternity before anyone got on the end of it. So does well there. Great ball in, low and hard. Now this is where you think someone's going to clear this. There's 3 Middlesbrough defenders. Davis gets a touch to it on the floor. It falls to Lita, who wastes no time in planting the ball into the unguarded net. It's a really scruffy goal. That's when you thought, well, surely somebody's going to deal with it. Lita deals with it because he hammers it with his left foot into the back of the net.
Yakubu for Viduka, shadowed by Harper. Oh, hesitation, and Viduka is in. Hesitation between Sonko and Hanneman, and Mark Viduka presented with his best chance of the game, and Middlesbrough will be thinking it should be 3-3. Steve Coppell's got 2 more substitutions up his sleeve, and he's about to make them. The next stoppage in play. Mendieta, Morrison, Viduka looks offside. No goal. Kerry Richards holds the flag.
Well, you called it early, Martin. Certainly Viduka wasn't aware of it. Superbly worked goal. And was he offside? I think he's onside. As that ball comes in from Morrison, Viduka slides the ball into the empty net. That, for me, should have been the equaliser for Middlesbrough.
He wants to hear the final whistle. Hunt. Plenty of room on the counter-attack. Sidwell's there, he can't find him. And Boateng trying to...
what a chance that was, Martin, to wrap it up. I don't know if you noticed, though, the support that Stephen Hunt had. 3 players got up to support him. They must be absolutely shattered, these Reading players, but it's testament to their fitness that in the 92nd minute they're still able to gallop into forward areas. That's it.
Fabulous for Reading. 2-0 down after not much more than 20 minutes. What a recovery. What a group of players Steve Coppell has brought up from the Championship into the Premiership. They're rookies at this level, but you wouldn't have known it. Leroy Lita with the honour of the match-winning goal after Dave Kitson, the player he replaced, and Stephen Sidwell had turned that harrowing start, that great start for Gareth Southgate, into heartache for Middlesbrough. But for Reading, this is but a start, but a brilliant start. Final score here on the opening day, an awesome opening day for the new boys. Reading 3, Middlesbrough 2.